I'm busy, busy, busy. So my Zyia story was that Erica is my cousin, and when she first started with Zyia, I was one of her first parties, and she said, "Girl, you need to do this with me." And I kept putting it off. I had another gig going and had my 2 little ones at the time, and was so thinking I was not going to have the time to do it. Fast forward about a year and some change. She had asked a couple more times, and I had my third daughter, and was in the process of really taking my life back. And I figured, well, I'm going to be spending money on Zyia anyways, and so I might as well jump on and do it and see what happens. And so my thought process was, I'm going to give it a good 6 months, and work my butt off and see what happens. And so my Zyia journey started with me just really reinforcing my health journey that I was doing. And since then I have lost 50 pounds and have reignited my love for a lot of the activities that I had done prior to having children. I'm a cyclist, I'm a runner, and I really love the outdoors. When we were in Colorado, I spent all of my downtime hiking. I think I spent like an hour, maybe 2, in the downtown area shopping. The rest of it, I was out in the wilderness hiking and just really enjoying this lifestyle that I have created or recreated for myself, and allowed myself to really immerse myself in that, along with the community of people that I was able to spend time with. So for me, I am someone who had originally really been on the fence on whether or not I was going to have the time or the energy. I'm a mom of 3, and yet I was doing this anyways. I figured, I'm wearing the products, might as well try it out. And now I just hit, I think, my 9-month or 10-month anniversary, and I'm a senior director, and I lead a team of over 15 people right now. And I've absolutely loved my experience. It's been really wonderful, and I've really loved spending my time with this community of people. I didn't realize how much I needed it until I had the experience, and so I've been really grateful for it. So I'm not going to take up more of your time, but I'm going to pass this along to Jaime. Thank you, everybody, for being here and joining us this evening.
Hey guys, my name is Jaime. I'm the old lady of the bunch. My daughter just turned 18 today, so she's at college, and I actually don't even get to hang out with her today, so I'm a little sad about that, but it's all good because we had a great weekend away in Colorado, and I'm so excited that you guys are all here. So I just actually celebrated my 1-year anniversary at the end of, July? Yeah, I think it was in July. And Cassidy, who is going to speak after me, is my upline, and we've been friends since we were little girls. My sister-in-law is actually her sister. So anyway, we're all kind of knitted together, even though I live in Wisconsin and she's in South Dakota. So Cass had reached out to me, I think after a party or something. I tried a pair of light and tights, which I'm a converted Lulu girl. I was kind of a Lulu snob, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm really picky about the quality of my workout gear. And I do yoga and Pilates and, high intensity training and lift weights and all that good stuff. So I tried a pair of leggings and was super skeptical about it, you guys. I was just like, yeah, nothing's gonna be better than my Lulu, but whatever, I'm gonna support this girl's party. And I kept like reaching in the closet for my light and tights because they were like blowing me away at my workouts. And so Cass reached out to me and I told her no for 6 months. And I had actually sworn off MLMs and was like, nope, I'm never doing another one again. I had tried jewelry, skincare, lots of other things before this. And I was like, no, I've never made money. It seemed very competitive and catty. And I didn't like the atmosphere of it. And so I kind of took a step back and just was like, I'm just going to continue doing hair because I've owned a salon and I've done it for 20 years. and I'm not going to do another MLM. And so I just kept telling her no. But there was something inside of me that just kept, it was like this voice inside of me that was like, I think you should do this. I think you should do this. So 6 months later, I decided, what the heck, I'm going to sign up for the discount. Here I am a year later. I just got to go on a director's retreat where we got to have a personal photo shoot done in Colorado. I have a team of, I think, over 100 girls now. Like, it's crazy, you guys. I have never had so much fun with a group of women in my life. And when I say that, I think it was Sid that said this before, it's community over competition. And that just resonated inside of me, because I don't know if you know anything about Zyia, but there's 4 pillars. There's light, uplift, community, and activity. And those are 4 things that really line up with who I am as a person. And so something just felt very different about this company, and something just felt very, very right. And I have never, ever regretted my decision for a second. I only wish that I would have listened to Cass sooner. And so one thing that I really want you guys to know, if you are on the fence like I was, is that there is no other team that I have ever been part of that is like this team. Erica and Cassidy have really just done a phenomenal job of paving the way. They were just like ignorance on fire, but you guys, they have created new rep trainings. They just gave us this like amazing little booklet that we can share with you guys. There's no man left behind in this business and on this team. Like, this team has something so special about it. So I'm going to hand it off to Cass, who is my sweet little upline, and she's going to tell you a little bit more.
I'm going to hand it off to Cass, who you totally just made cry. And if you know me, you're not shocked at all, because I am a crier. But like, oh my gosh, Zyia has made me cry so many times in positive ways. Like, I swear I cry almost every single day because I'm so blown away by this being real life. So I'm going to tell you my story. Erica reached out to me. I was a health and fitness coach prior to Zyia. And so she knew I liked workout clothes, obviously was in them all the time. And I was hesitant, wasn't sure about the opportunity, but I could not stop thinking about it. I was losing sleep at night. And I finally decided, like, I literally had nothing to lose, right? I just came to a point where I was like, if I sign up and I totally suck at this, I'm going to have some clothes that I'm going to wear anyway, and I can walk away and it's fine. I didn't suck at it. We are sitting here now at a team of over 600 women. And this past weekend, I realized that, like, what I loved about health and fitness coaching was lifting women up and showing them their worth and showing them, like, that they can do hard things. And I still get to do that, but it's so much more fun. It really sucks to tell someone, like, you need to be drinking this shake and you need to eat healthy and you need to work out. And now I just get to be like, put these leggings on and they're going to make you feel bomb. Like, you don't have to change the way you eat. Just put the leggings on and you're immediately going to feel more confident. So this weekend, I was just looking around at all of the women who were kind of just having conversations with each other. And I thought about the personal growth that has happened in that room, like, over the last 2 years with all of those women. And I don't know if you can see my goosebumps on the screen right now, but they're so real. And it was such a proud moment for me to look around and think of the way these women's life has changed and how that's also changed mine. So if you want to do something that allows you to inspire and uplift and motivate and just love on other women, like, this is the most fun way to do that. And it actually pays really, really well. The compensation plan is fabulous. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Sydney.
All right. Hey, guys. This is Dempsey and I. Cassidy is actually Dempsey's aunt. So Cassidy is my sister. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today. I've been with Zyia for about a year and a half, obviously. Cassidy schmoozed me into this thing, and I haven't really looked back since. But I just want to talk about so many people question, well, I already know so many reps. My area is oversaturated, all of that business. And that is simply just an excuse because Cassidy and I are doing this together. We also have three other sisters actually technically doing this with us, but we got to go to Colorado this weekend, all four of us sisters. And then I also got to go alongside with my very best friend, and we live in small town South Dakota, and we are all seeing success in this. That's because of the way this company is set up. It is a party system. So we host parties, and with social media and hosting parties online, you expand your customer base exponentially. So if you host a party or a friend hosts a party for you, you have like 15 to 30 people you're connected to, and say 2 of those people then host a party, you're connected to a whole nother group of people, and it just keeps expanding. So some of my best customers are people that I've never even met. So if that's one of your worries, then we'll just check that off your excuses box, and you can't use that as an excuse anymore because this community just expands. And then I want to touch on what Jamie talked about. She talked about community over competition, and there is nothing more true than that. This company is 100% community over competition. I'm a competitive person. You can ask Cassidy. We competed all throughout our lives growing up in sports. But relationships come before opportunity in this business, and there is absolutely nothing better than this community. And they accept you as you are. Clearly, it's a come as you are type of thing. I got out of the shower tonight and I was like, you know what? I'm not putting makeup on. Like, I don't need to put makeup on and get ready for this. This community just 100% accepts you as you are. You don't have to put on a fake face. You don't have to do anything. Just throw on some Zyia, and you don't even worry about your face or your hair because you feel that damn good in it. So I guess that's my little spiel. I'm going to pass it on to Anna, I think.
Hi guys, so as you can see, let's address the elephant in the room. It probably says Bree Fischer. I'm not Bree Fischer, but this is Bree Fischer. But we are doing this call next to each other for a change because, we've been talking about the Colorado trip and everything. Well, I'm not sure where you are from. I've seen a whole bunch of different places in the chat, but down south, we've got Hurricane Sally coming into town. So she has ruined our travel plans home. So we are stuck in Houston until we don't know. So until further notice. So we took everybody's advice and we've decided to eat about it. So we've gotten donuts, we've gotten barbecue. If you're from Houston, drop some places to go in the chat because we don't know when we're leaving, ladies. I just had to get that out of the way though. So I'll start with my story and then I will pass off to Bree. Normally my fiance is on this call as well to kind of chime in and give his 2 cents too. But my story is a little bit different from everybody's because I was somebody who was very against MLMs. Like if you said that you sold something in your profile on Facebook and you friend requested me, I would not accept you because I was so scared that you were going to hey girl me. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, haven't talked to you since 7th grade science class. No. So I was like super against them. But I tried Zyia and I loved everything. And like Jamie, I was a Lululemon snob. But I really still didn't even like working out in leggings. And I tried Zyia and I loved everything. And my fiance, who was my boyfriend at the time, kept saying, you need to do this. You're in workout clothes or scrubs all the time. You need to do this. You love everything. He looked over, he like researched Zyia as a company because he had known more about MLMs than I did. And he kept saying like, this is a great company. As mentioned, like the compensation plan is amazing. He was like, this is for you. He's like, you would kill this. Just do this. And for months I said, no, I'm not doing that. And then I finally was like, well, okay, I'll save some money for the certificate. And he believed in me so much. He eventually said, I'm tired of you talking about saving for it.
Hey, Anna, you're muted, babe. The last thing we heard was, I'm tired of hearing about this.
Oh, okay. That was Bree's fault.
Sorry.
Okay, so he was like, I can let him talk since he's back on. But he was basically like, I'm tired of hearing about this. I'm paying for your certificate and you're freaking doing it. So I'll let him talk a little bit since our story's a little bit different.
Yeah, so hopefully you can hear me and I'm unmuted and all that good stuff. Yeah, so I don't know how much, I don't really know what she said because I'm sitting here in Pensacola and lost power and Wi-Fi just came back on and reloaded for me. But yeah, pretty much I've done MLMs in the past more for the discount, and I've been in love with the idea that you're in charge. And I love the idea that you can get a little extra side hustle and extra money. And she has that personality that's very direct, very loving, and is amazing at this. As it clearly shows. So when the opportunity came along to just get some leggings, I was like, yeah, go ahead and get them, try them, see if you like them. She was like, okay, no shit, these things are nice. And I was like, okay, well, let me see the compensation and let me see the structure of the company. Let me see if it's, one of those or if it's one of those. And then looking it over, I was like, okay, damn, this is nice. I am going to pay for you to do this. Do it now. That was February-ish, March. So it took her a couple of months before I finally just put my foot down and paid for her to start, which has worked out really well for the both of us because now turn around a year later, she did the same thing to me now that I've followed her journey and followed Zyia's journey and seen how much the men's items and line has grown tremendously. And as a personal trainer and head trainer of a gym, I mean, I live in this stuff. My work outfit, my dress fancy outfit is Zyia, is activewear. And right now I'm in one of the shirts that actually is like super fancy. It's like almost a date night shirt. But yeah, so now I'm on board as well and couldn't be happier. So I'll tag it back to her and maybe I covered everything, maybe I didn't.
So yeah, he covered it pretty well. Basically, he was like, you have to do this. And now it's crazy because he has signed up under me. The tables have turned. Zyia has blessed us in so many ways that my boss at my full-time job, I am a full-time respiratory therapist in a children's hospital. And my full-time job, my boss there jokes now that I'm the side hustle, or I'm there. Like my main job that I have a degree in is the side hustle. Like, and Zyia is my main hustle. So Zyia has blessed us in so many ways. And I guess I just want to wrap this up real quick and say, like, if you, for some reason, are holding back, you just have to believe in yourself and go for it. Like, do not let yourself hold you back from a better life, because I almost did that. And even this weekend, I kept looking around and I just was in disbelief that I was just surrounded by so much love and so much support. And so, like, it was amazing. You guys, I never thought that a pair of leggings would take me to where I am. And it wouldn't have if Derek wouldn't have basically shoved me off a cliff.
Damn right.
So I'm going to pass this on to Bree, who, like I said earlier, is right next to me. And she hates that I say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. She's my favorite story, and I'm not going to ruin it for everybody, but I think it's really important for all moms to listen to her story.
Hello. Let me not mute myself this time, because every time, sorry, Jamie just wrote in the chat, don't mute yourself. So I did it to Anna, so I think I'm done. Okay, so before I start, you guys drop your name in the chat and who invited you and where you're from. Maybe not your name if it's on your phone, but some people have iPhones. So drop your name and who invited you on here. That would be great. So my name is Bree Fischer. I'm going to kind of end this wonderful little call, but I am kind of coming from a different perspective. So when I joined Zyia, I was overweight. I was really suffering with postpartum depression. My marriage was really falling apart because I was in postpartum depression and gaining weight, and I just was not happy with who I was. Like, I was just negative and frustrated and trying to figure out, oh my gosh, okay, I was this boss babe, and then I stepped into motherhood and I'm staying at home. And so stay-at-home moms, ladies, oh my gosh, it is so hard, and I get it, and I was there and I am still there. Being a stay-at-home mom is hard. So when I first signed up, I signed up thinking, okay, like, I would like to make a couple $100s. I would like to be able to afford or get a free wardrobe for free and half off, because us as moms, we don't really spoil ourselves, and we sure as heck don't really buy brand new clothes. And so when I signed up for Zyia, I was like, okay, I'm going to give it 3 months and I'm going to see what I do. And I have been blown away from the start. So this will be my 1 year with Zyia this month, which is really exciting. And not only that, but my husband ended up deploying in January. So he literally just got home this last month. And so we went through all of COVID, being a single mom. I have a special needs kiddo. I was, getting out of the depression, and Zyia helped me figure out my inner stuff and be able to grow in confidence. I've now lost 25 pounds. My husband and I are doing better because I have something for me. I have something that helps me grow, that allows me to get all of these freaking cute clothes and allows me to stay at home with my kids while also just being able to pursue and encourage other women. So I have my degree in social work, and it is not just about leggings. Like, we say that constantly, but it's really not. It is about you and getting outside of your comfort zone, and it's about trusting yourself. If you've been thinking about it for a month or longer, what is holding you back? Yourself. So are you going to trust yourself enough to press the join button and believe that you can do it? So I really hope that that was encouraging for you guys. Zyia has done so much for me in the aspect of not only, losing the weight, but getting through the crazy pandemic without my husband. So if anyone had an excuse to say and check out and say, oh my gosh, like, Zyia needs to be on the back burner, I did, and I didn't, and my business has grown tremendously from it. So trust yourself.
But I just want to chime in. Does this not show you guys that you can work this business from anywhere?
Anywhere.
Literally anywhere. We are trapped in this hotel in Houston, which we know nothing about for God knows how long. And we have done nothing but give each other new ideas, we've started parties. We have worked this business like the show must go on, and we've still got it.
And we did not know each other before Zyia, but we now sleep in the same bed. So
you could be that lucky too.
Okay, back to you, Erica.
Please have a beverage for me. I think after this weekend, I'm on a cleanse. Every time we have this call, I'm just like blown away. I've heard these stories so many times, and but I just love hearing them, and meeting so many of these women this weekend was so amazing. I started this business 2 years ago, and I knew maybe 5 people when our team hit like 500. I really did not know anybody. I didn't know any of my customers. And I absolutely love being able to travel around and get to meet all of these women. Now my life looks like so much different than it did 2 years ago. Now I get the opportunity to travel and set up, like, you could call it like pop-up stations, and meet different team members in those areas. And that to me is just so so fun. And if you are just sitting there going, gosh, I want to be on this team and I want to be at that next team event, because it sounds like you guys have a lot of inside jokes. We do, and you can be a part of a for you. We would love to welcome you with open arms. A few things before I let you guys go that really sets our team apart, and I know Jamie kind of mentioned it, this team of leaders and the women you've heard from and so many others on this team, who honestly, ladies, we want to make sure that you get off to the best start. Your first days are critical. So our job is to make sure that we have the training, the resources, and the leadership in place to do so. So we've created a 10-day training program just for you guys to help you fast launch. We also have a new rep training book that you can literally have a paper copy of in your hands if you're like a pen and paper person. Gosh, we have weekly calls. Every week you'll get a training on a new topic from a leader in this business, giving you it straight with all of their ideas, which I've never seen ever in an MLM being this amazing. We also have in-person events. Like I just said, we have another one coming up in South Dakota. So if you're from South Dakota, we're coming, girlfriend. We have a lot more in the works. So I could sit here all day. I'm so incredibly passionate about this business, but truly this team. We talk about it all the time. People join for the leggings, but they stay for the community, and hands down, it is 100% true. These are my sisters now, and I absolutely love all of these women and men. Sorry, Derek, geez. He doesn't care. But I hope you guys all stay safe. In the eye of the hurricane, stay safe. We're thinking about everybody. And if you're, you know, hanging out in Windsor, Colorado, or in, where are you guys at, Dallas, because you may or may not get home, here we are. That's okay. At least we can work from these cute little 4x4 squares, right? So I hope you guys all have an amazing night. Reach back out to the rep that invited you here. Ask them any questions that you have. And I hope to see your faces in our team group being welcomed soon. We'll see y'all later.